Hi everyone, and welcome to Murphy's Law Garage. Today we sand and prime the Bronco, and to know why is because obviously this gorgeous patina, David doesn't like it, for one.
No.
For two, it's begun to rust everywhere that we had previously sanded and painted on it. We didn't use a primer, we just slapped some paint over it to stop it. We didn't think it was going to be this long before the truck got painted. But we've recently, well, David recently and his wife have come to decision that this truck is going to get painted, but in a much different way than we originally anticipated. The truck was going to be rattle can satin black, and we were going to call it good. If you want to know how and what color this truck is getting painted, go watch the last TRC video. It's for all the true fans. You get to see exactly what color it's going to get painted. Well, not exactly, but you'll know from what. Anyways, we're going to get at it. We're going to sand all these nice rusty spots on the truck. We're going to get some etch primer on it to stop the rust, because it's probably going to be at least a year or two before this truck sees some real paint.
Probably.
All right, geez. Some of these places on the hood are much deeper rust than you think they are. We hear you over there, Grace. How's it going, David?
It's less rusty.
David's being the real man of us. He picked the most rusty area on the hood and went for it, and he is paying for it. It got pretty deep over there. That's all right. We're going to get some etching primer on this and get it to stop rusting, and long enough for the professionals to do their job anyways.
So you hear that, Blake Hackworth Paint and Body in Raceland, Louisiana? This is going to be your baby before too long.
Yep, we're getting it ready for you so you can undo everything we did.
Yep.
You got it, girl. You got through it yet?
Mama?
She's working on it.
That was a lot of rust back here.
Yeah, it was.
We probably really ought to have put some real primer on this before we stuck it on the truck.
Possibly.
That light black stuff they put on there, boy, it sure doesn't hold up to the weather.
Sure world, I just live in it.
JB didn't say to put primer on it, so guess what? Hey, how y'all like that? Poor Jeep got stuck in the mud. Good thing a real truck came along and helped him out.
That's right.
Bro, what you did right here?
I tore
it. So the primer we have has been sitting in a very warm shed for what, 2 years now?
That shed.
Yeah, for about 2 years now, and apparently it was a little plugged up at the top of the can and it sputtered a good bit.
Uh-oh.
I mean, this isn't a final finish. I'm going to sand it back, but Still very annoying that that brand new can of paint did that to me. You see I've got some primer across it. No, it's not perfect, it's striped, but that's the first coat. We're gonna sand this back again and then put another layer of primer so it smooths out. Oh, Grace, she's talking to us.
Yeah. Grace, what's the matter, love? Come here.
Let's see what you got over here, David.
A mess. I think I'm almost halfway there.
Almost? Look at that. There's a lot of rust back here. The metal is really thin on this tailgate, so David's afraid to let me put a flap disc on it to knock a bunch of that oxidation off. He won't admit it.
I put a palm sander on it, but I don't know about a flat disc.
Oh, come on, man. Gotta live a little. Anyways, trying to get all the oxidation knocked back to clean silver metal.
It used to be a white towel.
Used to be, huh?
I'm just kidding.
Get all that oxidation knocked back so we can get it primered in and stop this rust. All right, well, David's partying back there. I've got primer across the entire hood, and I've begun to sand back a layer of primer. I broke out in a few places here because I was trying to cut back through the that heavy, thick, spattered layer of primer that the can spit out at it. So I've got this side pretty darn smooth, so I'm going to go over this side, get it nice and smooth, and probably wipe it down one more time and give it one more coat. How's it going on up there, buddy?
Getting rid of some rust.
Oh, there's a lot on that cab corner where we did all those repairs.
Yep.
So these trucks have a really bad habit of water settling from this drip rail right here and it rotting, and because there's a seam that has seam sealer in it and cracking and all that fun stuff. I did a ton of grinding and welding in that corner to put it back together again. Even a bunch of Bondo work, you can tell, but we never primed it in. So David's cleaning all that rust back off of there, and we're going to get it primed in finally.
We got a nice hole right here.
Oh yeah? Some more body work to go. I mean, it's the best taillights there ever were, David. Oh, boy, I got it good there,
I was about
too.
to say,
Jeez.
smoked it.
Oh, well.
You didn't get it before, you did then.
We'll call that the paint the Bronco taillights.
Swap them out when it's time to do some touch up.
All right.
What's that drink I got while we were in Fort Lauderdale?
What a random question. Ask me something from almost
Oh yeah, I
30
think it
years ago.
was. Remember
Virgin Pina Colada?
Man, that was nasty. I think you finished drinking it.
Yeah.
Like the guy got one at the bar or whatever. Like, what is that? Pina colada. Maybe it looks like a coconut snowball, and it smelled good too. You want more? And so let me get one of those. Man, that was nasty. Well, whenever I pulled it off by myself. Putting it on, I had you help me line it up.
No, it's physically putting the bolts in. I was here whenever we put the bolts in.
Yeah, it's just 12 or so.
It took like an hour because none of them wanted to line up. You forgot about that? One of them we couldn't even get in. I remember that. Pepperidge Farm remembers that.
I ain't worried about that, bro.
Standing right in front of the camera.
Oh.
Like right in front of the camera. All right, everyone. We did a lot of sanding and priming, I did.
Yeah. Filthy.
Yep. The cans of primer we have are pretty old and they got pretty hot and they're spitting and chucking. But we managed to accomplish what we needed to do, and that was to stop the really nasty rust that was happening. Got primer up on the roof and got some primer here. Got primer all across the hood. It ain't pretty, but it didn't need to be. Just needed to stop the rust for now. So, Uncle David.
Yeah.
We got a lot of new people here on the channel. People that have never met the beast that is the 7.3 Powerstroke Bronco. You want to kick this thing over and pop the hood and give them a look?
Sure.
Tell you what, why don't you back it out into the grass over here and we'll show it to them.
All right.
Dirty.
Yeah, it's a little dirty.
Needs a bath. Gosh. You've been making a mess with that thing, huh? Almost. All right, everyone. We're very happy y'all came along and watched us do something very boring, but it's what we were doing this Sunday. The Bronco really needed some rust prevention. Just roll right off of there, bro. Well, y'all visit us on murphyslawgarage.com, Facebook at Murphy's Law Garage, Instagram at Murphy's Law Garage, and as usual, we love you. God bless.